Good day, folks. This is the John Street Boys podcast. I'm your host, Jericho, the handsome landlord, and this is The Voice. Hello, everyone. I'm Gus Agung.
Hi, my name is Arjun. But you can call me tonight.
Bruh.
And I'm Bisma, and I'm single.
Of course you are. Today's a very good day, and I personally felt awesome today. This morning I woke up early, ate good food, and I'm ready to talk in this so-called podcast. How about you guys? Tell me.
I feel great today.
I'm fine, thank you. And you?
I feel so happy today because I win 10 streaks on Valorant.
Wow.
Okay. Enough with the flex.
Can't argue with that.
Alright. Today we are going to be talking about the transportation in Denpasar. How about that?
That's great.
In Denpasar, we're going to talk about the traffic, the public transportation, and many more. So, to begin with, in these past few days, is it just me? Sorry. Or did you guys feel that it felt more crowded in the traffic?
It sure is. I think it's because many people come to Bali due to Eid Mubarak. Most of them come home to visit their relatives, and others just simply go to vacation in Bali.
Even so, Denpasar traffic is not worse than the one in Kuta and Sunset Road. It still affects people time travel. I myself sometimes late to go campus because of that.
I think you are late because you always slept you.
Yes, you are.
But if there is any solution to this problem, I think the public transportation number must be increased so that the locals can simply use it to help solving this problem.
I agree. I do hope someday in the future, Bali can have their own MRT. As what we have now, we have Transmetro Dewata and Sambagita as a few bus transportation system that already exists in Bali. Well, but truth to be told, I myself haven't been on a bus unless it's for study tour or anything school related.
I see now that you are also the part of the problem, man. But for your information, Bali doesn't allow any existence of MRT because Balinese people want Bali to remain to be the living museum. So we won't be seeing any MRT in Bali sooner or later.
Oh, I see. I literally just knew about that, just found out about that. But enough about me, huh? Did you know that Jakarta has an odd even system?
What even is that?
Odd even system is usually connected with a transportation license plate number.
Yep, it's scheduled that a license that ended with odd number to be allowed to be drive, for example, DK6969 PAG like that. That means the license that ended with an even number, except for the public transportation, must not be used.
I see that you are smarter than you look, huh? Of course. But yes, he's right. You're right. And let's just hope that this transportation system will be applied in Bali sooner or later. Yes.
By the way, I see a lot of electric vehicles these days. Even some of ojek online or ojol use an electric bike.
Well, there is even a public charging station spot in Vermont. It's basically the same as a gas station, but it's for electric vehicle, specifically electric car. It seems the government is supporting this new invention.
Yeah, as we all know, conventional cars tend to cause the air pollution because it can release CO carbon monoxide, while electric car does not do such thing.
Gotta thanks Elon Musk for that, huh? But I can see that in the future, near future, there will be a lot of charging stations that will be added in Bali, since the gas price will keep increasing its cost, while the electric one is still way more cheaper, at least for now.
I think I want to have an electric cars like Tesla or something. But since there are only a few charging stations in Bali, I'm afraid if my car suddenly ran out of battery in a rural place, it is not like I can use iPhone charger for the car.
Okay, now the fun part. I want to ask each and one of you, what vehicle do you use today? Arjun.
I ride my motorcycle today. Manual motorcycle for information.
Why do you use motorbike? You don't have a car.
Are you kidding me? No, actually I have a car, but prefer is I use the bike because I want to escape the traffic jam faster. Car could not do that.
I see. Okay, you have a car. How about you, Bisma?
I use car actually.
Wow. Why car?
It looks cooler and it is not hot because there is an air conditioner inside the car.
Valid reason. It is a cool car after all. Now you.
I ride motorcycle because just like Arjun here, I don't like to be stuck in a traffic jam.
How about you, Gil?
Me? I use helicopter because I'm a rich person.
Never bullshit.
Yeah, I'm just kidding. I use bike because I like the feeling, the sensation of the wind when I was crashing to my face. It's just so good.
Well, now I know why there is traffic. None of you guys use the public transportation.
Oh my god, maybe you're right.
Well, you got a point there.
I don't really like using the bus. The bus stop in Bali is very bad, man.
Now that you mention it, you're right. The seating sometimes is missing and the bus almost never arrive in time. Unlike
Yes. Japanese public transportation is very disciplined and almost always arriving on time. And unlike in Bali or Indonesia, as we say, Japan doesn't have that much traffic. One of the most famous Japanese artists, Maria Ozawa, even mentioned that the traffic jam in Indonesia is so bad that it needs more public transportation.
Hey, wait a minute. Who we're talking about?
Let's not talk any of that, okay? Stay down.
Alright.
By the way, did any of you guys use the Mandara Highway?
Yes, I did use highway from time to time. And it's not Mandara, it's Bali Mandara.
How much did it cost you?
For one travel, motorcycle usually costs around 5,000. Or if I use four-wheels car, it costs around, I think it's 11,500 rupiah or 12,000. I rarely use car. But in the past, when the Bali Mandara first officially can be used, the price for motorcycle is 3,500 rupiah, while the price for the car is 10,000 rupiah. It always go up every single year, but it's stopped increasing or not increasing that much during the COVID-19 times.
I really rarely use the highway since I don't live in Nusa Dua. But I wish there were a highway near my house since there is almost no accident in highway.
Yes, about that. Recently, I've been looking at the Google and from s.go.id, the number of road accident, in Bali is very high, surprisingly high.
Really? Like how much?
Oh, come on, man, don't be like that. In 2021 itself, there are around like 1,900 death accident. Accident, not death. The death, there are only 318 died. Still much, but yeah, there are 56 heavily wounded, and there are around 2,851 wounded. Yeah, that's me, one of them.
Wow, that's a lot of people, man.
I know, right? People often use helmet not because their own protection, but because they are scared of the cops. Not because they care about their own safety.
Couldn't agree with that.
Yeah, let's just hope that the number of accidents in the future will not increase or disease. There will be no more accident. Alright, I think we have reached the end of our conversation, our deep talk, our boys talk about the traffic, about the transportation in Bali. May all of our talk be useful for all of you, and see you on the next podcast. See you on our next assignment. From John Street Boys, goodbye.
See you.
See you later.